Hey guys, and welcome to the Steele Wars Hyperchat. Interesting new theme music for today. It is Thursday, the 29th of October, 2020, and we are mere no sleeps away from the Mandalorian Series 2 premiere. Now, there is a lot of debate about when this is actually going to hit the Wi-Fi, the stream. When's it going to get in the stream? And everyone thinks, the common thinking is, it is midnight tonight Pacific time, 3 a.m. on the East Coast. But I'm not sure. There's a lot of chat. We've got someone in the chat. Stephen Murren, or Murr, sorry, is a beloved listener of the show, and he's got a friend that is saying who's in the industry, but for a rival company. So I'm not sure if they're trying to, boycott the or cause an issue. I don't know, but they're saying 10:30 Pacific time. So, makes it hard to build up because when you're going into a film, I know when the start time is, and, there's going to be trailers and it's a premiere, like a fan event or whatever. So there's going to, maybe be a speech at the start, as they have at Skywalking. Although they have been in recent times in Australia at Skywalking very strict on the speeches ending at midnight, unlike the Phantom Menace premiere. So anyway, when to build up your adrenaline. But if I don't know if it's going to start at 10:30 or midnight, and I'm there refreshing and being scared of Twitter, I'm going to be very tired, going the up and down, the up and down, the up and down. Now, I wish they would tell us when it would start. That would help. I wonder if they don't, because they're worried it'll overload the system all at once. That's a fair enough concern, because that would be a lot of ultra concentrated clicks on the same file. I don't know how all those things work, but I'm glad that it does. Matthew Moles in the chat, T-8 hours. Stephen Murren says, or Murr, why do I keep making that an N? Canada seems to get the premieres a few hours early for some reason in general. I thought they all came out like exactly at the same time worldwide. So no. And I guess each country would have their own file stashed, like that it's drawing upon. I don't know how any of that stuff works, but it would be nice to know if it was 10:30 or 12 or whenever. A lot of people, I have to presume, I'm going to be doing the refreshing at 10:30, but and maybe they'll put it up early just to spread the stream attack. That could be an idea as well. I just don't want to see any pictures on the internet beforehand. We are so close. We are so close. Kieran Dodrell says, oh no, imagine Disney Plus crashed. It did crash, I think, on the first day. Or it didn't crash, but it did have some bugs. But after that, it's for me, it's been perfect. Ooh. What is someone's replying to Emily? She says, one more sleep for me, stupid East Coast. And Andrew Keane, I just see the, anyway, Andrew Keane says, Emily, I agree, not staying up till 3 a.m. though. My 3 kids and I are getting up a little before 6 a.m. to watch it. Crazy. Yeah, I think I'd do that as well. I would just wake up, go direct to television and just start watching. I'm paranoid someone in the chat is going to go, it's up now. Don't do that. I'm banning anyone that does that. I'm putting them on a 5-minute ban. Don't make me do that. Hey, yeah, pretty pumped. That video at the start was me driving down Sunset Boulevard today. I had to go get a bald cap for our at-home going nowhere Halloween. So that's good sizzle. Sam Carey, buddy. Corey. No Corey today. He's got a buddy that's visiting for the weekend. So he's taking it off in respect to them. The opening image of today's show, if you're watching via live stream, is this cool little article. Let's get the image up here for you to check out again if you're coming late. Variety reports. This is super cool. Baby Yoda is getting its close-up with London's National Portrait Gallery. Baby Yoda is set to take his rightful place at one of the UK's foremost art galleries, titled The Mandalorian and the Child. The portrait, produced in collaboration with the National Portrait Gallery, has been unveiled at the Unit Gallery in London. The child is referred to as Baby Yoda by fans of the series. He's also referred to Yoju, if you will, but whatever. The portrait unveiling from October 30 to 31st will coincide with the season 2 premiere of The Mandalorian, which streams on Disney Plus from October 30. Now, obviously, this is in conjunction with Lucasfilm and Disney for it to, get mounted the weekend the new series comes out. But it does continue along this week. They've done some sweet promo. You had that Giancarlo Esposito Monday Night Football voiceover, and then I love it when they market stuff when they integrate like the pop culture. So you've got the NFL with the voiceover, and here the National Gallery in London is mounting some fine art on its walls. Good sizzle. One of my, for many reasons, fondest Star Wars memories is when they had the Star Wars Fan Day about 10 days before The Force Awakens came out on the steps of the Sydney Harbour at the Opera House. And it was sort of like a big day out or a Lollapalooza for Star Wars fans, and just on those famous steps, and Harrison Ford was there, and there was all these booths set up with all these exhibitors showing us how we could make BB-8 appear next to us in a photo or whatever. But yeah, it was, and I remember just standing over the steps and it's like going, this is crazy that Australia's probably most iconic landmark or tourist attraction is Star Wars up for the day. So I love it when they do stuff like this. Lee Gaga or Gaga wants to know if I'm staying up for this. I think it's midnight where I am, which is in California. So yes, I will be staying up. Elijah Neal says, they should have had a picture of Toro. No one wants to see the child and Mando. Oof. I agree, man. I agree. I think the focus has been on them and not Toro
long enough.
So there you go. What else have we got to check out? So that's cool. I like that. Now, Giancarlo Esposito. As I said in this tweet that I'm about to pop up, he is the king. Right there. Squish that up. He's if you're just listening to the podcast, he's posted up one of those Twitter memes of how it started, how it's going. And I don't know what role this is, but he's dressed in some sort of like Navy Academy uniform that looks a little bit like what Moff Gideon would have started out as in the Academy. And then there's a picture of Moff Gideon looking very, very stern. Love Giancarlo. Love his Star Wars hype. And I can't wait to hate his guts tonight. I can't wait. This another funny thing. There was a I've got to just click on this to find out who posted this. How do I get my go to post? That's what we want to do. That's odd. Pop vinyl guy. It's weird. I'm trying to look at an Instagram picture on desktop, and it doesn't come up with the caption. So I forgot my reference. But Pop vinyl guy posted up this Baby Yoda, Yoju, if you will, reveal, and this is huge. I'll explain this for the podcast listeners in a sec. This is huge because he doesn't have a belly button. He doesn't have genitals. He's a clone. He has to be a clone. Now, if you're listening just to the podcast, it's, I think, a sideshow Baby Yoda, Yoju, if you will, statue, and someone's undone the jacket and revealed his smooth tummy and underside, and there's nothing there. Someone did mention that perhaps he was born out of an egg, so I like that. That is a great theory because imagine seeing a little Yo Juju, a tiny little Booba Joe, or Yo, I've forgotten what it's called now, crack open out of the shell. Imagine a Yoda coming out of the shell. We need to see, because you got to imagine, hopefully, one plot could be that Yoju eventually at the end of the series, season 7, whatever, does get back to the Yoju homeworld, or the Yoda homeworld, and meet all the other Yodas, which would just be delightful. Call back to ET, seeing all the different ETs. What about when he got there was some hatchlings just cracking open, and the little Yodas, rah, rah. Oof. Oof. That'd be so good. So I'm just going to rack through a few things that I had been into on Twitter. Ross from MGF Customs, who's quite often on the Corey shows. We miss you, Corey. We miss you. He paints up the Lego figures to make them look stunning. Check this out. It looks as though like SH Figure Arts are doing Legos. That is just such. If you're just listening, is the Mandalorian, and Baby Yoda, Yoju, if you will, in front of like a sort of backdrop of the Razor Crest. And Ross has painted this Lego, or both Lego figures up to look just stunning. Elijah Neal says, "Oh yeah, Ross's figures always looking amazing." So that is some good form. What else is going on? I think I had. Oh, okay. Mandalorian Season 2. This is from Polygon. Let's click on this. I'll get this up on the screen. How to watch The Mandalorian Season 2 when it premieres, without a doubt. A Star Wars movie in December. Oh, without a Star Wars movie in December, the release times are a bit more obvious. Is this old? I know, it's from today. All right, just get... Oh, it's making me... Oh, okay. No. All right. This isn't... This is telling us this. I've been had. I've been done for clicks. I know more than this article. What time does The Mandalorian Season 2 premiere hit Disney Plus? Unlike network television premieres, Netflix, Disney Plus, and the rest of the streamers leave their audiences in a constant question of when their new shows actually arrive on the platform. But Netflix has put them all up. So according to Disney Plus sources, the new Mandalorians are expected to premiere on the service every Friday shortly after 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's got all the dates of when they come out, the final one being on December 18th. So there is that. The Mandalorian, The Verge, The Mandalorian second season is going to get more Star Warsy in a good way. This is a big article. Why is there a picture of Star Trek in here? No, I'm out. I'm out, you guys. I'm out of that. You're done, The Verge. You're done. Thank you, Nicholas Story, for your super chat. And he's a man of few words, as it's he's just checking down some bucks, and I so appreciate that. That is so cool. If you didn't know, the schedule for shows for this week, there will be a Mandalorian reaction edit put up tomorrow in lieu of a Hyperchat or a Q&A. We'll go with that instead. And for patrons, I will be doing a first watch reaction full video or commentary. I don't know if that will work or if I'll talk, but I'm gonna see what happens, and if you like it, I will do more. So that will be up for patrons, and that will be a full-length version, sort of like the edited reaction video. Then Saturday night, 8 p.m. West, 11 East, we'll be doing our Chit Chat live reaction Mandalorian roundtable. So we're going to have our old buddy Hammy back on. She's confirmed. We've got Mitchie D, who wrote Battlefront and the Squadrons storylines. He'll be with us. And Steve Mulk will also be one of the guests, who is a very popular TV critic from Australia. He does a show called TV Black Box, and that'll be every Saturday night. And we'll just rotate the guests around with mates and previous guests. Mr. Sunday Movies is doing next Sunday's one or Saturday's one. For him, it will actually be on Sunday, which is pretty interesting. What else have we got here? Let's see. Okay, should we check out these High Republic Meet the Villains? Oh, Tyler Walton. Buddy. He says, Steele, you're the best. Can't wait to hear the recap of The Mandalorian tomorrow or whenever. Cheers, man. And there's a bit of chat about other YouTube channels to check out. People were saying Star Wars Explained. That one's dope. Kessel Run Radio, Star Wars Underworld. They're all ones that I'm subscribed to. So I'll agree. All right, let's check this out. From StarWars.com, Elijah Neal says the villains of the High Republic are looking badass. So let's check it out. This is from the lovely Dan Brooks. And if you are just on the audio Patreon exclusive pod, there is a concept art at the top with, all right, let's just say it's Skeletor, right? But then he's got this copper, like, it's Skeletor because he's got blue arms and naily fingers. You can see it through the costume. But then he's got this big copper Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea helmet on with one big red eye in the middle. And then he's got like a breathing mask. It almost looks like a TIE fighter breathing mask painted gold. And then he's got a purple undersuit. But you can see his blue arms and he's got a rifle and a cape. And he's reaching out. Was that a good description? Let me know in the chat if that was a good description. Inside Star Wars The High Republic, meet the villains. In the spirit of Halloween, StarWars.com reveals the menacing monsters and marauders set to terrorize the Jedi in Lucasfilm's upcoming epic. Let's just go down to the pictures. The Drenger. Oh, my stars. That was... So this is like this woolly mammoth tentacled... then with a mouth at the top monster deal. Did I see that in the front cover of... Oh, it was on the front cover of one of the High Republic comic books. Elijah Neal says, I nailed that description. Thank you. Thank you so much. So the Drenger. Let's check out what the Drenger is about. Unlike the monstrous Drenger. Oh, no, wait. Drenger. As the Jedi struggle to deal with the aftermath of the Great Disaster, a new creeping terror rises from the ground beneath their feet. The Drenger are sentient plant life who are looking to reap a terrible harvest. Oh, God, what wording. Across the galactic frontier, says Calvin Scott, writer of Marvel's upcoming The High Republic series. There's no way that you're just coming up with lines like that off the top of your head. You're like, That's you've been workshopping that stuff. The seed for vegetation-based villains came. Oh, Jesus. Puns are plenty. The seed for vegetation-based villains came from a sketch by legendary Star Wars artist Ian McCaig in the early days of the High Republic development. Let's see if it actually says. Okay, so that's the tree, the Drenger. That's what we know. The Nile, that's that sort of masked up. There's a lot of masks and skin showing through these suits. I'm now recognizing. So these guys are similarly dressed to that Skeletor dude I talked about before, but one is a green Twi'lek and one looks like to be a Darth Maul. What's a Darth Maul? Oh, and I think Nicholas, who did the super chat, yes, he has commented in with a comment. Greetings from Newcastle, UK. My super chat must have become one with the Force. First time tuning in live, but love listening to the Hyperchat podcast when I'm at work. Keep up the good work, my man. Cheers, Nicholas. That's so cool of you. So these are the Nile. I think you say that. The Nile are truly unlike any villain we've seen in Star Wars before, adds Daniel Jose Older. I'm really excited to go deep behind enemy lines in the IDW ongoing series and give readers a chance to learn about the inner workings of one of the most vicious, unyielding, chaotic groups the galaxy has ever known. Marchian Rowe holds an important post within the Greater Nile organization. He is the Eye of the Nile, or is it Nil? As was his father before him. He doesn't give the orders. That's up to Tempest Runners. Tempest Runners. Who is Tempest Runners? Is there a picture of him? That's a sick name. Why is there no photo of Tempest Runners? That's a sick name. The things that make the Nile more than just, or the Nil, I don't know. Is it Nile or Nil? Tell me, chat. Tell me. And a Darth Maul is a Zabrak. Thank you, chat. So Sol says the things that make the Nile more than just a bunch of Outer Rim Raiders all come from Marchion. He is also in every sense a bad guy, and it's been fantastic building someone around to which to focus the darker elements of our High Republic story. Ooh. Tempest Runners. Okay, the chat's saying Nile. We've got 3 Niles. Thank you, Elijah, Mary, Mr. Rez, if that is your real name. So, there's more of the Nile. It's such a 90s illustration style. It just reminds me of those Star Wars game adventure books. So there's the Nile, you guys. Oh, why is Nicholas's super chat still up there? Sorry, everyone. But thanks. Fantastic. I reckon that's about it. Has this Disney Plus? Let's go to Disney Plus. I'll see if it's up yet. Imagine if I do a live thing and it's there. Disney Plus. Oh, I should point out, if you are, if you are a patron, $3 and up, there is a new Robo report. Both the audio of episode 30 and episode 31, they went up overnight. So that's covering, various chat, but the core of it is a Mandalorian commentary for 7, and then the one that just got posted, the new one, episode 31 has got the commentary for the season 1 finale and a bit of a pre-season show. So if you want to check that out, that's on patreon.com/Steele Wars, and you get a little link that goes, you paste that in your whatever podcast app you use, and all this audio just appears every day, all these in audio, so you don't have to watch. But yeah, new Robo report, it's very we had a lot of laughs, so that is up there. So I've somehow clicked on Disney Gallery, Star Wars The Mandalorian. Does anyone want to try group watch now? It's coming up, but I'm going to go home. I'm going to click on Star Wars. I'm going to click on Mandalorian. No season 2. It's very tense. I wish I knew like the back secret ways. Let's go back home. Let's go through all these windows. Oh, yes. I know it's not Mandalorian, but on there's a top banner with you can click just for Treehouse of Horror Simpson specials because we're going to watch some. So I look forward to clicking that. God, the Mandalorian isn't up here. Oh, it's so weird that the opening image on my scrolling bar thing just says number 1, chapter 1, The Mandalorian, but there's no image for it. Like on the sliding bar. That's so odd. I'll go back and see if it appears. What's happening? What's behind this image? Still not up. What? Josh Chapman, 1 o'clock, still just a potato. What is that from? That quote. Kieran Dodrell has some wise words for everyone in the chat. He says, I hope everyone enjoys Mando today. Don't be annoyingly entitled when Ahsoka doesn't show up, or if she doesn't show up. Great show, bud. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts tomorrow. And Matthew Moles hit us with a sweet super chat and says, shout out Steele, pumping out wicked content and adding the hype for Mandalorian at cinema level excitement. Share the baby Yoda cake tweet. Oh, okay, cool. I'll do that. Oh, and Chapman says it's Simpsons Bart doing his science project. Okay, great. All right, let's check out if Matthew, how he got it to me. Oh, here we go. McKay, we are not taking predictions anymore. I had to you got to draw the line. The line's been drawn. All right, Matthew Mole sent me this. Did you get this made, Matthew, or what? Did you get this commissioned? And it's a sweet Yoju cake. He says, good use of the cake license. So pumped for Mando premiere. Yummy. I will retweet. Yummy Yoju. If you will. Bang. Look at that. It's a live tweet. Where do you get content like this? Live tweeting. Live tweeting. No, I'm streaming my tweet live. Very exciting. And Matthew says he's got it made for the premiere. That's so cool, dude. That is so cool. That's about it. Oh my God, Sam Carey, Wi-Fi crash. What did I miss for the last 5 minutes? We watched The Mandalorian. It was so good. Yeah, I can't even come up with fake things to happen because I'm so. It's just in a few hours. What is it? It's almost 5 o'clock. So that's 7 hours. And just the final question. Matthew Mole says, is Corey Thursday on today? No, it is not. He's hanging out with a buddy who's in town. But I can give you a here we go. Well, guys, yeah, Corey here. Sorry I couldn't make it, but I've been just hanging out doing my thing, and I am so pumped for like the Ahsoka reveal. I cannot wait. Yeah, it's just like all week I've just been please. So I'm pretty pumped for it. I'm pretty pumped, and you know, I'm I just hope she's in this first episode. Otherwise,
Okay,
What's the vibe check?
that is a major vibe check.
I'm majorly checked right now.
yeah. Oh, that'd be bad. But at the end of the day,
It's finally here.
so thank you, Corey, for joining us for the final moments, and I hope all our Star Wars dreams in some way come true in the next 24 hours, over the next 8 weeks. Savor it, enjoy it, have a great time watching new Star Wars. Watching new Star Wars. May that force be with you.